Hi guys, today I'm going to do a full face of Wet n Wild. I thought it would be fun to use nothing but my Wet n Wild products and even kind of try to include just Wet n Wild brushes as well. I do have to add in some other brushes, but I'm going to mostly focus on my Wet n Wild, and I even have the Wet n Wild new sponge, so this will be fun. I'm going to start with the Wet n Wild Coconut Water-Based Primer. This is nice. It smells nice. It's kind of hydrating too. And it has dimethicone in it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, my cat. Oh no, little one. Oh my gosh, she's probably gonna knock the phone over. Well, I feel like it has dimethicone in it. Come on. And it's kind of pore filling as well, kind of. Or smoothing. That's kind of how it feels. Okay. I'm going to use my Coverall correcting palette. A lot of, I've used quite a bit of the yellow for underneath the eyes. But if I kind of go along the sides, I could get it. And I'll just go along my under eyes. The yellow or like peach shade is good to neutralize if you have any blue or purple. And I like to do it underneath, like before I put my foundation and concealer on, but I don't like to use too much because I don't want it to be cakey. Let's see. I also have, I don't like, the green is for redness. Let's see, what can I cover? My nose looks red. But don't put too much on because you don't want your nose to be green or to have green on your skin. You want it to be able to be covered up by the foundation. So I kind of blend it in. Let's see. And I'll take the white shade. It's supposed to be the highlighter, and I'm just going to put it on the high points, like my cheekbones. It's pretty. Okay. I'm going to be a little excessive and also use my Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. Oh, little one. Okay, I'm back. I had to kick her out. She kept jumping up and trying to knock over my phone. She probably thought I was talking to her. Okay, I'm going to use the Mega Cushion Color Corrector in Peach. It's like this. I'm going to use my finger again and just go underneath my eyes. Normally I wouldn't do this much color correcting. Like I just said, I didn't want to do too much because I don't want it to look cakey. But this product is actually very lightweight. It's kind of like watery almost. Not watery, but it's not creamy. It doesn't have like that creamy consistency. I don't know how to describe it. But I just figured I'd use it because the concealer I'm going to be using today isn't very good. So I want to do as much neutralizing as possible. Okay, and now I'm going to take my Wet n Wild. This is all Wet n Wild. Photofocus, their new stick foundations. My shade is Shell Ivory. It says fair and cool undertones. So I'm just gonna like do some war paint all over my face. Let's see, where else? Put a little here. And with stick foundations, I find it blends out the best with a brush. But I still have my sponge that I'm going to use to smooth over everything. This foundation, I find it to be more like light medium coverage. You could definitely build it up. Like, I definitely feel like I look very pink today. At least in my phone I do. I don't know if it's the shirt like reflecting. I'm just going to add a little more. Just build it up. I suppose if you got like a darker shade for yourself, you could also do some cream contour with that. And I believe it's only around like $6, so it's not a bad price at all. I love Wet n Wild. It's my favorite drugstore brand. And I think my favorite high-end, I can't talk today. My favorite high-end brand is Too Faced. I guess what they both have in common is a cute packaging. I'm definitely a girl who loves packaging. That definitely sells me. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my dual-ended contour stick. It has highlighting and contour. I'm going to use the highlighting shade as my concealer. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I'm going to use it today because I don't really have any other Wet n Wild concealer. I used to have the Photofocus one, which is a good product. I enjoyed it. I thought it was just fine. I thought it was good for the price. So, but I just used it all up, and I didn't repurchase because I have other concealers. And then I'm going to do some cream contouring today. Now, I'm no professional. I just like doing my makeup. I'm terrible. I messed that up. Okay, where else can we go? Oh, right here. If you ever cream contoured, have you ever forgot to blend it out under here? I have, and I went into public like that, and I did like all day, and then I look in the mirror in my car, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was wondering why people are looking at me weird. They probably thought I had dirt under my neck or under my chin. Okay. First, I'm going to blend out my contour. I guess I'm just going to use this. It doesn't blend super easy. Yeah, it definitely doesn't blend like a dream. This blends better with a brush. Let me see what brush I have with me. I only brought some stuff with me because I'm in my bedroom. I don't keep my makeup in my bedroom. I keep it in my vanity, actually in my living room, because I live in an apartment and it is very small. Here, we'll use this. Yeah, this works much better. Yeah, we're hoping to get a house. Me and my boyfriend, we've been saving money for quite some time. So hopefully this will be the year. Like, we are hoping to buy one this past year, or past last year, like the end of last year, but his credit score just wasn't that good, so we had to wait. Well, I'll just use the same one. Blend out my concealer. I don't know, it's kind of nerve-wracking to think about buying a house. There's so much involved, so much paperwork. You guys have a better tip for blending out nose contour, let me know. When I was little, I used to be so ashamed of my nose. Like, I hated my nose. It was the one thing about my face that I was so self-conscious about. But as I got older, I just realized it's a part of my face. It's who I am. Like, I feel like if my nose was different, it wouldn't look great on my face. Everything on my face is there for a reason. And not everyone is supposed to look exactly like each other. Like, I don't know. I think everyone's beautiful in their own way. And I think this world makes this world more interesting, having so many different people and different looking people, different cultures, everything. That's what's so beautiful about our world. So, if you have something that you don't like, a part of yourself, embrace it. Learn to embrace it, because it's what makes you you. Okay. Now I'm going to set my face. Make sure everything's blended. I do think I look less red though. I'm going to use Reserve Your Cabana. Look at all that pan I hit. I'm going to use this for underneath my eyes. And I'm using an elf brush. I believe this is either the blush brush, or no, this is a highlighting brush. This brush is only a couple dollars, and I think it's nice for setting underneath your eyes because it's not too big. Even setting your whole face. Oop. Low battery. Okay guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna plug in my phone. Okay, so I'm just finishing up setting my face, and I just decided to use this Moda brush that I got in a BoxyCharm just to do a little quicker. Okay, now I'm gonna do some bronzing. It's actually technically a contour powder, but this is all I have is for like a bronzer. And I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill Fluffy JH02. I love this brush. It's like a paddle brush. It's so cool. I'm just kind of get into the hollows. Create some cheekbones. And then add some dimension to my face and try to take away my double chin. I always just like to go around my nose. just to balance everything out. Okay. Now we're going to do blush. This is my new Wet n Wild Blazing Berry. Oh, cats are trying to break in. I think this blush is so pretty. It's definitely very dark, but I feel like once you put it on your cheeks, it's not so bad. Like, it's not super pigmented. And I feel like this would work for light skin tones and deeper skin tones. And there's just like a slight sheen to this blush. They just got home. My boyfriend and my daughter went to go get ice cream at Dairy Queen. Okay. Oh no, I forgot highlight. I keep forgetting things. I have a ton of highlight too. Let's see. Actually, you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to use this eyeshadow as highlight from a Rosé in the Air. It's kind of like a gold color. I'll try it out. It's a little deep for my skin tone, but it'll work. It'll do for now. If you're ever traveling or you go to your friend's house to do your makeup and you don't have a highlighter with you, always go into your eyeshadow. You never know. It works the same. Actually, it's really pretty. Going a little crazy, but okay. And then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild sponge. I love this sponge. It is my favorite sponge by far. And I own the Beauty Blender. I think this is way better. It has kind of the same texture as the Beauty Blender, but it's more squishier. And I love that it has the flat edge. I love that for like going underneath your eyes. And if you want to bake, you could do that. This is awesome. And I think it's like $3.99. You could find it on Wet n Wild's website, Target, Walmart. So I don't know. I think it's awesome. So now I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild. This is like a primer water. You could prep, set, and refresh. So you could use it for like a primer. You could set your makeup. You could use it for both. Whatever you want to refreshen your makeup during the day. Oh, I love it. It smells so good. I look soaked. I need to get one of those little fans that the big YouTubers have. Okay, now I'm going to do my brows. I don't do much with my brows. I have full brows already. Sometimes I get them waxed when I get the time. Like, I'm not super, fanatic about my brows. I see a lot of, like, YouTubers so self-conscious about their brows. And I've seen, like, I read in the comments, people being nasty to someone about their brows. Like, they're just brows. Like, no, not everyone has these Insta snatched up sharp brows. Like, who cares? I don't know. Well, anyways, this is the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. I'm not sure what shade I have. Oh, ash brown. This, I think it's a nice brow pencil, but it's not super fine. It kind of has like the triangle, like the long triangle. I think it's like similar to the Too Faced one. So if you don't have a lot of brow hairs and you want to draw on your brows, this probably isn't the product for you. But what I like to do, honestly, all I like to do is deepen up my brows a little. Because I just think after putting makeup on, it's nice to darken them up a little. I don't really shape them. I just go through, and then I feel like I did that one more than I did this one. That's all I do. And if you don't like to do your brows, don't do your brows. And if you like to do them, do them. It's your prerogative, whatever you want to do. And I just brush through them. Like when I grew up, like girls did like tweeze their brows. They over tweezed it. I come from the era where girls over tweeze their brows, and I didn't do that. I let them be all natural, so that's why I think I still have pretty thick brows, honestly. And now it's kind of funny, the thick brows are in. I didn't lose my brows. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyeshadow. So I have the Rosé in the Air, this palette, which is a Modern Renaissance dupe. It's really pretty. I like it. And then I'm also going to add in the new Rebel Rose collection, the Bed of Roses. There's some really pretty shimmers. So I'm going to use this palette. This palette has it all. It has something to set your eye with. It has 2 transition colors. It's beautiful. There's so much in here. And I think the quality is fairly decent. Like, I never got the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm sure the quality is beautiful, but there are so many dupes out, like I never felt the need to go and get it. Okay. I have this Wet n Wild crease brush. It's not that great, but I'm going to use it. Let's see, I'm going to go in with the transition shade. The top transition shade that says it right on it. It's stamped right in. Transition. And just do windshield wiper motions up into my crease. I'm not sure what kind of eye look I'm planning on doing. I am no professional, like I keep saying. I am just somebody who likes to do their makeup and watch makeup videos. And I just like to talk. I don't know, I like to share what I have, the products I have, and I think it's fun. I'm doing this as a hobby. So please be kind and don't criticize if I do something wrong. This is just the way I do it. I'm going to go in with this like kind of like a dusty rose shade. I'm always drawn to those colors. I use so many palettes with dusty rose. I love it. I love it. And I love dusty rose for my lips. Keeping it up the crease. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in. Let's see, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to go in with this really deep, like, burgundy color. I think it's so pretty. I'm going to tap off my brush, and I'm going to go into, like, my outer corner and into my crease. Does everyone open their mouth when they're doing eyeshadow? Like it helps you balance? I'm kind of like blowing it out. The shade's so pretty. Kind of bringing it on my lower lash line lightly. Try to connect the two. It's so pretty. Let's see what else is there. Let's see. I'm gonna take a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go in with like the purpley deep shade. A lot of comes off on my brush, and I'm just gonna pat that in the outer corner. I'm going for like deep smoky eye, I guess. Oh, it's so pretty. These shadows are so good from the Rebel Rose collection. So good. Oops. Gotta be careful. I don't want to look like I have raccoon eyes. Gosh, if you are in love with makeup and you think these colors are for you, they have 4 different quads. I highly recommend it. Highly. I think it's $4.99. It's a must. And this limited edition, I would definitely get your hands on it. And then, what else? I'm going to take this definer brush and I'm going to line with that burgundy shade on my bottom lash line. It's so pretty. I'm in love. I hope you guys can hear the TV in the living room. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm just gonna blend out my lower lash line. If I could, oh, I have it in my hand. I'm gonna take, let's see. If I could open it. I'm gonna take this again. And I'm gonna take the Dusty Rose color with this small, like little detailed brush and just blend that out. I'm kind of blowing it out too. All right. And now I keep going back and forth between 2 palettes. Let's see. Where is... I'm going to take this little... It's a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH47. And I'm going to take... I don't know. I'm going to take this shade first. This one right here. It's so pretty. It's like a rosy, like more of a deeper pink with like glitters, shimmers in it. And I'm going to pat this on like the middle of my eye. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going to kind of build it up a little. I should have wet my brush first, but I always forget to. And then I'll do it on the other side as well. I'm going to do it one more time, build it up just like I did with the other side. It looks so pretty. Oh, and then I'm taking the lighter shade, which is like the standout in the palette. I love it. And I'm going to go towards the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to go up here. I want you to still be able to see me, but I want to be able to see what I'm doing too. I think I'm going to take this in my inner corner too. It's a little deep, but it's pretty. I think I'm going to lighten that up though. I'll take what I used to highlight my face, this like gold in this palette, and I'm just going to go over the inner corner. Okay, and then I'll just go highlight underneath my brow bone. Okay, I'm very happy with the way things are turning out. And I just want to take like that cream colored shade just to make sure everything's blended. And this is my BH blending brush. Probably my favorite blending brush I own. Okay. I don't have any Wet n Wild liner. I used to have the liquid liner, and I think their liners are pretty decent. So, but I don't have it, like I said. So what am I going to use? I'm going to use, I think, the deep purple. And generously put that on my brush. I'm going to spray my brush to create like a liner. And I'm just going to run this along my upper lash line. I think that's a cool trick to do, is to use your eyeshadow as liner. Okay, I have a little fallout, so I'm just going to take my e.l.f. brush and just brush it away. Alright, for mascara, this is new. It's a Mega Volume Mascara. I've never actually tried this. This is my daughter's. I know you're not supposed to share people's mascara, but she's my daughter. We're fine. I do have like this Wet n Wild mascara that you add the fibers to it, but that mascara is getting kind of old. I'm running out of product. I wouldn't say this is Mega Volume. I think it's just like coating my lashes. It's not really giving volume or length. I mean a little bit, but I don't wear fake lashes, so I want my mascara to do kind of a lot for me. I don't know. I don't think it's that great. So what I'm going to do is, I have these fibers. It's Wet n Wild. It came with it came with this mascara set. I believe it's like $7.99. You're supposed to apply the mascara first, and then you go over these fibers, and they look like little cotton, like loose cotton. So if you wear contacts or have very sensitive eyes, do not use this. And I just go over my eyelashes and try to be careful not to get this in your eyeball, which would really hurt. I wonder if you're going to be able to hear my boyfriend talking to the cats. And then just go back over it with the mascara. Okay. I think that definitely helped. That made a big difference. After I put on like 10 coats of mascara. Okay. Now I'm going to do my lips. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Rebel Rose. This is my favorite. My favorite color ever. I love it. I don't know if the formula is not, you know, the best, but for the price, and I just love this color. I used to never like lipstick on myself. I always thought I looked weird, but this color, I swear, I just fell in love, and I think this color looks good on everybody, like a dusty rose mauve. I am kind of running low though. I'll have to get a new one. I know Too Faced has a color just like this. I think it's Queen Bee. Yeah, mine is running out. But for $5, I could repurchase. I'm terrible at applying lipstick. Okay. And then I also want to put Petal Poison. This is new from the Rebel Rose collection. It's, what is this called? Liquid Catsuit. It's a high shine lipstick. So it's just like a pigmented lip gloss. I'm just gonna add some shine to my lips. I love it. I am so pleased with how my makeup came out today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope this inspires you to go in your collection and see like what you have, and if you have a lot of one brand, try to create a look with it, like if you can. If you have to like add a concealer or foundation or whatever, that's fine, but I think it's kind of fun, and it helps you kind of fall in love with your collection again, instead of wanting to go back out to the store and just buy the new release, the next new thing. It's kind of nice to, I don't know, enjoy what you already own. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm not sure what I'll do next. I know I'm going to do my primers, but I don't know what I'm going to do after that. So if you have any suggestions, let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye.